What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and I'm starting off a new series. So, this series is going to be aspects in the natal birth chart. And today we're going to be discussing Moon squared Uranus. So, if you don't know what Moon squared Uranus is, Moon is a planet, Uranus is a planet. Square means that this is going to be a difficult aspect to deal with in your natal birth chart. It's going to be a struggle, it's going to be an obstacle. Okay, moving forward. So now, the Moon squared Uranus. These men and women struggle with their emotions and their independence. Wanted to be free, but wanting to be in a relationship. Wanted to be in a friendship, but wanting your space. Wanting to be able to move around and do your own thing, but you still want to be connected. So the people really struggle in their lives with attachments, staying attached, staying connected to people. Now, they do want long term friendships, relationships. Their problem is when people get close, they feel like they're being caged in. They feel like they're in a jail cell. They feel like they can't move around, like they can't breathe. These people really need to be mentally stimulated. Okay, there's no other way to say this, but they need to be mentally stimulated. They feel very much bored a lot of times for absolutely no reason, but they get very bored. So you can see these people in different partnerships. They might be in a relationship with somebody, and then they get out the relationship. They might be free and not messing with anybody for a minute, just doing their own damn thing, being that free spirit who they are. And also they might be in a relationship, been with this person for years, and things are not working out the way that it once was. And they start getting bored, or they don't start feeling the same way how they once did. And then these people can probably go out and just cheat on you, start dealing with somebody else, not completely move on from you, but they can do these things from time to time. Men or women, doesn't matter. Early on in their childhood, they could have had a parent that was not in the home with them. They could have had a parent that probably was working a lot. A parent could have died. They also could have had a parent that was very unemotional and really had a detached manner, a detached nature. So it was very difficult for them to be able to express certain things to this parent. And this parent could have very well been your mother. That was more of the detached person, but it could have been the father also. All right. Because sometimes the father does take on that motherly role. Okay. Times have changed. So, the moon can represent your father also. But a lot of times it does represent your mother. So yeah, your mother could have been very private person, very secretive, didn't really want to speak on certain topics, certain things. And it was very difficult for these kids to be able to express how it was they think and feel on certain things. However, growing up now, into adulthood, these men and women find the need to have a restless nature. They feel like they need to go and seek out options. They feel like they need to be out and about, moving around, seeing what's going on in the world, seeing what the next opportunity is. Seeing, these people minds are very quick. They know a lot of shit. They grasp a lot of information very well. It's not hard for these men and women to be able to do that. But now, what it is hard for them to do is to fully be able to express their emotions on the most deepest level. Okay, like I said, when things don't turn out right, when things don't go as to plan, or just get chaotic, because this does bring a lot of chaotic storms, ups, and unpredictable circumstances into their lives. And then when this happens, these people can absolutely flip out, turn shit upside down when they probably didn't have to. Okay, but it was the need to have to do it. There was something inside of them, and they could flip everything upside down, turn everything completely around, and now it's like they have to start all over from scratch. So now in relationships, you know how if everything's going good, and then all of a sudden, boom, shit different. Okay, and these people can make a drastic change in the relationship. These are the type of people that could be in a relationship living with somebody, and they just decide one day, you know what, today's the day that I'm gonna move out. And these people could pack their bags and leave. They probably still fuck you from time to time, but they ain't fucking with you on that level that they once did. The way that they looked at you, it's almost like they lost respect for you, or they lost some amount of loyalty or something. Something really broke their disconnect with you. So now these people become detached. They feel like they need to move on and seek out something else, something fresh, something brand new. Also with these placement, these people in their past life could have very well been into astrology. They could have been into magic, very mystical, very mysterious. They could have been into schools that had to do with learning about astrology and palmistry and tarot card reading. These people could have been doing these things in their past life. Okay, so they're going to be drawn to these things also in their life. Now, if you have a lot of negative aspects in your chart, like I said all the time, you got to check it out to see how everything looks out. But if you have negative aspects in your chart, this can alter what I am saying. But this is just for the general of the moon squared Uranus. So yes, these men and women, they really love their freedom, independence. These people are original. They're very unique. They love to be able to just move freely. Anybody that they're dealing with, and even if it is on a friendship level, um, you cannot put your demands on them. Tell them what to do. Tell them what they're not going to do. These things for them is going to make these people look at you in a whole different kind of way. Like I said, they could deal with some things for quite some time. And this is exactly why they'll end up stop fucking with you, because they done dealt with it. They, tried to compromise with you, try to see your viewpoint and your understanding. But yet and still, you're still not understanding what the fuck it is that I'm okay about. Okay, because these people are very rebellious people. If you tell them they can't do it, they'll show you that they can. If you tell them no, you ain't going here, they'll show you that they going today, right now. They about doing shit like that. Oh yeah, this is some kind of this is some kind of aspect, okay, to have. Now, I do have this aspect in my natal birth chart. I found this aspect to be very interesting. um if it's a man or a woman, it really just does not matter. Okay, now in a woman's chart, she can be very much prone to a lot of mood swings. Okay, even a man's, even a man. But with the man, he's going to be drawn to women that have these mood swings as well into his life. So yeah, they can feel one way 1 minute, and then the next minute they can feel another way. These people really go back and forth with their emotions, um, not really being sure if this is how they feel. Um, they think about how they feel, but feeling it on the utmost level, no, they start detaching. They start backing away from how they feel. They don't want to feel it. For some reason, these people don't want to feel the intensity. Okay, but now this aspect is very intense. These men and women hold inside of them so much um, inner frustration. it's an inner restlessness. They have inner issues that's going on inside of them, and they can very well bring this on into their friendships, relationships, and it can be an issue for their partners. Their partners can look and try to figure out, why is it that I go through so much, you know, shit with these people. So they can be very much a chaotic storm. Okay, they can be chaotic. They can be very hard to deal with. They don't want you to try to tell them that they can't go places. Very early on in life, these kids probably was in a structured home and really wasn't able to do the things they wanted to do, but still did it. Okay, so you know how you got a parent and they tell you to be home at 6, and then you come home at 9 p.m. Okay, be home at 9 p.m. and then you come home at 11:30 p.m. So these are these kind of kids. They wanted to do what the fuck they wanted to do. They wanted to break rules. They were rule breakers. They were not they were trendsetters. They were not the type of people that well, why I can't stay out this late? Why can't I go here? Why can't I do this? Well, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So now when they become adults, they're gonna do what they want to do. They don't like no type of restrictions. No. These people really do need to be a little bit more disciplined, however, because they will find themselves escaping into drugs, escaping into alcohol, just to take the pain away, just to take whatever's going on in their world away for the moment. This is how they find themselves able to vibe and really be able to clear their mind of all the bullshit that they go through day to day. Also, with this placement, these people can, like I said, they can be people that have a lot of casual relationships. Okay, they can also be the type of people that have on again, off again relationships with people, friendships and relationships. Doesn't even matter. They have a very changeable nature. Okay, so they can shock the shit out of people with just their movements. Their movements alone are very shocking and sometimes even disturbing to people. They can get into a lot of confrontations with people because they're very blunt. So when they speak, they have a quick mind. Okay, they say what's on their mind. They say how they feel or how they think, you know, and people don't fucking like it. So there can be a lot of times where there's fights and brawls, okay, because like I said, you have the moon squaring the Uranus. Uranus is unpredictable energy, linked with intelligence and originality. It's about independence and freedom. These people are going to be very independent. They're gonna be out in the world getting a butt, getting a bud, getting their money, getting their bread, and they want to be able to travel where they want to go. These are very well the type of people that you can also see moving away from where they were born or moving away from where they grew up at. They can very much feel more free and comfortable with being surrounded in foreign areas or foreign lands. Just it's something about not being around everybody else every damn day that makes these people feel content. And they can also find that they actually do become very prosperous. Okay, they could gain great wealth and really take full charge when they are away from these people. They also can look at their friends like brothers and sisters. They can even look at their friends like um, more of their brothers and sisters than their own brothers and sisters. They can look at their friends as just full blown family. This is my family. You're not just my friend. Okay. But they can also just distance themselves from their family. They can feel like they are the black sheep of the family. Okay. You know how you just don't fit in. They may even question if this even is their damn family because they are one of a kind, very different people, and they love different people. Oh God, anything that's mysterious, anything that's um un what's the word? Anything that's mysterious and anything that is eccentric. That's the word. these people love, okay? They don't want somebody that's trying to be different. They just want you to be your own person. They want you to be able to stand out in the crowd just for how you think, how you move, the way that you can communicate out into the world, your ideas. They love ideas, okay? They would love to be able to really have somebody like that. Now, their thought process can be a little strange, weird, and peculiar to a lot of people. Okay, even when you're having a conversation with them, these are the type of people where you could be having a conversation, for example, and you're talking about people, and somebody say, "Oh man, what? She ain't gonna mess with him. She is not gonna mess with him." These are the people that will look at the situation and say, "Man, she gonna fuck him." Or she gonna mess with him, and everybody's gonna be looking at the person, the moon, squaring Uranus person, like they're fucking crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Where did you get that from? And then you want to know what happens? The girl ends up fucking the dude. You see what I'm saying? And then everybody's shocked because they just didn't believe that that was even possible or that was even capable. This is the type of shit that happens because they know how to really sit back and really analyze a situation. These are very good problem solvers. Also, they know how to solve problem solvers. They know how to solve some problems in their lives and in others. Okay. What else can I say about Moon squaring Uranus? Um, they have unpredictable movements, as I said earlier in the video. So anybody that's dealing with a moon squaring Uranus, man or woman, please know that you have to be interested. These people get bored very fast. They know how to detach their feelings, so they know how to move on to the next. Um, do they want to detach their feelings? I don't think that it's that they want to detach their feelings. I think it's a defense mechanism. It's just something that they are comfortable with doing, know how to do very well, and it became a habit. Okay, like I said before, do things affect them and bother them? Sure, they do. But with these men and women, they're trying to protect themselves. They don't want to be hurt. They are very sensitive people. So, because of that, when they see any slight of betrayal, any slight of you're out to get me, hidden motives, agendas, sneaky shit, bullshit, you trying to shice me. You know, these people have this kind of mind where they carefully um look out for these things daily. Okay, you could be their friend for I don't know how many years, and one day y'all could just be having a conversation, and they just it was something that you said or the way you said it that just didn't register right in their head, and now you're a suspect. You know, you might not be a suspect completely for the whole goddamn day or the whole year, but it just didn't register, so they can go into these type of things. um Also with this placement, men and women, um, they really should try to get married later on in life because of this unpredictable nature. Um, their minds change a lot. The way that they feel changes a lot. Okay, so you don't want to get married and then get married to get a divorce. You know, people really don't want to do that, but it happens today. So now these people can very well go out and do these type of things, get married, and then they end up getting a divorce. Why? Because things didn't turn out the way they thought it was, or things just, it's just life. It's life. Shit happens. But these men and women really should just wait. But you could do what you want to do. Um, is there anything else that I need to say about this placement? Um, Moon squaring Uranus. Yes, these men and women do find themselves having way too many drinks, smoking way too much bud, and doing way too much whatever else it is that they're into. Okay, they can find themselves being addicted to things, addicted to sex. These people can have one night stands, one night flings, you know. And like I said, you got to remember because they are very much disconnected. These are the type of people that can sleep with you with no attachments. You see what I'm saying? They're not looking for it or nothing. But now, if you're in a relationship, okay, they do want that steadiness. Okay, but like I said, they're so changeable. Their minds is just every damn where. Okay, they can be in a relationship for like 6 whole damn years, and then one day wake up and feel like this relationship is fucking boring, or been with somebody for 12 years, and then wake up in the morning and it's like, damn, he ain't used to do this or she ain't used to do that. And now you're starting to do this and you're starting to do that, and we ain't going out and we ain't going nowhere. And their minds are starting to be a little fizzled. Okay, these are people that need to be out here doing some shit. Let's go to the park. Let's go to the Great Adventures. Shit, let's go bowling. Let's go play pool. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. The same old thing sometimes for these people can just drive them fucking nuts. It could just drive them nuts. They have to be mentally stimulated. They have to be outside, out and about doing things. Now, if you do have displacement in your natal birth chart, um, you can have some other aspects that does cool down this restless energy. Okay, but this is just displacement in general. So, like I said, you can destroy a lot of shit that's around you. You could destroy friendships. You could destroy relationships. And don't get me wrong, sometimes them shits need to be destroyed, though. Okay? But with them, it's about the timing because they're so um, impulsive. Okay? They just make a move right now. Okay? They'll stop fucking with you right now, opposed to, let me just wait and see. Let me just see. Let me just, they don't really give the second chances. Now, I will say that I feel like, because I have displacement, so I do feel like I give people second chances, but people don't realize I'm giving them chances. So I don't think it's just two. I give people chances. They're not realizing that I'm giving them chances, though. Okay, so a lot of times this can also happen with displacement. You're giving people chances, they don't see their chances. So now, to them, it's like right now, all right, because people go off of the last thing that was said or the last thing that happened, and if you say, all right, then boom, and then you start acting like, all right, I ain't fucking with you, I ain't calling you, I ain't checking you. Now they think it stemmed from that when it didn't stem from that. It stemmed from the shit that's been going on. Okay? People got it fucked up. But that's how the shit be. So, that's all I'm about to say about this placement for now. In future videos to come, I will be going more into depth into this placement, which is the moon squaring Uranus. What I do want to say about this is that the moon squared Uranus is a difficult placement to have in your natal birth chart. Moon opposite your Uranus is also a difficult placement to have. However, the opposite is more like your moon is completely opposite of your Uranus. So you're looking at it from a point like this, okay? This is the moon, this is Uranus. It's like the opposites attract, okay? But with the square is that it's just in a conflict. It's a confliction. All right. So it is a very strong difficulty. But now, even though it's a difficulty, if you're looking at it and you're saying, damn, I got this in my chart and that's fucked up, it's not fucked up. What it is it's an obstacle that you can climb and you can get through. It's just changes that you need to make in order to, finesse this. But with the moon square Uranus, which is very similar to the moon opposite Uranus, and even moon conjunction Uranus, very similar but weaker. The conjunction is weaker, but it plays the same themes. I just forgot what I was about to say. But with this, one of their lessons that they do need to figure out for the balance in their life is to really dig deep into the emotions and your restless nature, and also your independence and freedom, because they struggle between their emotions and how they feel and wanting to break free and be independent. So you need to find some kind of balance. If you get in a relationship, you need to be able to uh, feel free and be independent at the same time being in a committed relationship, because if not, these people will definitely do their own things, move on, leave the relationships, not want to deal with these relationships. They cannot be restricted. They cannot have somebody ruling over them, overpowering them, telling them what the fuck to do. These people ain't listening to your ass. So um you need to find that balance. And even if it is a friendship, okay, you don't let people put demands on you. The way you move is the way you move, and if they don't like it, fuck them, period. So that's all I'm going to say about this for now. Be sure to check out my online store. It is www.grimeygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up at Supreme Royale Catering at gmail.com. I am the chef goddess, so I got you if you need my services. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, business, or swimming pool, please hit him up at aronnesbit90 at gmail.com. His business is Steve's Handy Helpers. Okay. I do want to give a shout out to Tuka. Is that her name? Tuka. Tuka. Yes, that's her name. Shout out to Tuka. Okay, Tuka wanted my husband to do some work at her house. Actually, we're at her house right now. He's in there, and I'm doing the video in the car. But shout out to her. Thank you so much for the love and support. We appreciate your business. So, if you need a birth chart done, if you need me to analyze it, I got you. Okay? It will be $70. And I'm going to have everything in the description below. If you need me to do a compatibility chart, synastry chart, composite chart, I got you. It's $90. Okay? So, this has been A Force of Nature. Spiritual awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I'm going to see you on the next one.